The team that we've been hyping up and hinting at for a while in the Baltimore Ravens, they dismantle the Steelers, where a lot of talk about Mike Tomlin right now. We'll get to that in a moment, but it's all about Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in this one. I mean, just a ludicrous over 250 rushing yards between these two. We got to hear from Lamar after the game on what it's like just having the king in the backfield.
What's it like when you're on the field seeing Derrick Henry run like that?
It looked like a movie clip. Like, you know, when, like, I'm going to give Cars. You watch the movie Cars? You're a little bit too old to watch Cars, but anyway, for kids, I was a kid when I watched Kids. I was a kid when I watched Cars, that's all I'm saying. But, you know, when Lightning McQueen just flying, flashing past, and then it's like, that's how Derrick looked when he was running past, and all those guys just, it looked like a movie, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, but I'd rather be watching it than being on the opposite side of the ball. I know that.
I love Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
He's just the best. And then Derrick Henry with the Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Yep. It really does feel. It was a good analogy, by the way.
It is.
I mean, when Derrick Henry gets to the second level, it's like all the alarms just start going off.
It's just stupid. It's just
crazy.
I don't know how anyone's beating the Ravens. I feel like they're a truck.
I mean,
truck.
That's what it's going to be, especially when it gets cold and just they're running those RPO. I mean, give credit to Todd Monken, who's just like I feel like has just called a perfect year in terms of that offense. Like, and he's doing these, and you're a defensive back, and you're like, wait, do I follow Lamar Jackson or Derrick Henry?
Patrick Queen was put in an absolute blender. This game, he had no idea. He had no idea.
Yeah, it just, I mean,
not a fun place to be.
No, it was weird though. I mean, the Steelers. This is a division rival, a team you hate. Like, there's no love lost between these two teams, and it just didn't feel like they showed up with any sort of passion. Like,
I think that's what the Ravens do to you, though.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of watching the Steelers. It's like 4 island games in a row, and they were terrible in all of them. I know the Bengals one was close, but like they didn't cover themselves in glory in that game. So yeah, disappointing end. But like they just don't have the talent on offense. Like they don't have the quarterback. They don't have enough weapons. It's Pickens. Like it's Russell Wilson and George Pickens going up against Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and co. Like they just don't have a chance.
No, they certainly didn't. The defense has played better recently as well. Baltimore has. Uninspiring game. George Pickens, 5 for 87 though. That was my best bet on Friday, was Pickens over on the receiving yard, so that cashes. We were happy to see that. But there not a lot there to hang your hat on if you're a Steelers fan. Like it was bad.
Yeah.
And the Ravens just grind you down. Ravens had 3 drives of over 80 yards in the first half. Like just
I believe it was 29 first downs to 11, and a lot of those Steelers first downs came with the game already out of hand.
Yeah.
So
that's the thing. These are like empty calorie stats.
Yeah.
The Pickens numbers I don't think were, but Russ finishing 20 and 29 for 270 yards and 2 touchdowns. And you're like, oh, Steelers hung around, and it's like, no, they didn't.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's going to be a lot of conversation around Pittsburgh this offseason and the makeover that they need.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.